Colombian biologist Diana Maria Neira had landed her dream job. She was working in the field for a contractor of Canadian oil natural gas producer Pacific Rubiales Energy Corp. But the dream came to an abrupt end on October 31st, 2014.
I was working like any other day, and we were brought together and given a letter that the next day we were being sent back to our homes in the first flight. And you think, how do we not get a warning?
In less than 24 hours, 3,000 workers were slashed to 600 at one of the company's major oil fields. Oil prices had tumbled by more than half. Layoffs and investment cuts soon followed. While Colombia's economy isn't the hardest hit by the crash in oil prices, it has greatly affected the Colombian peso, which is at a 5-year low against the dollar. Analysts say if unemployment isn't the problem, then families could still feel a hit in their purchasing power.
Our capacity to buy imported goods is weakened by 40%. So now we may feel poor, as all these goods are no longer that cheap as we found them to be.
The 2014 Human Development Report by the United Nations Development Program warned that Latin America's middle class, earning from $10 to $50 a day, is more vulnerable than ever. 37% of this population is in jeopardy of falling back into poverty as soon as a major crisis hits.
La autoridad monetaria tiene ahí como una disyuntiva difícil.
The fiscal authorities are at a difficult moment, as the government should spend more. But I fear they are too conservative in their fiscal spending and won't help as they should through public policies.
Diana says she's lucky to have family support her through the 5 months she has been unemployed, but says the majority of those who lost their jobs were low-income families.
If finding a job for a professional is super complicated, imagine a person who doesn't have the resources necessary to get a university or vocational diploma. Where will they find work? So there are many families who have been practically left without food.
The UN report suggests they are the most vulnerable people, the hundreds of millions living just above the poverty line who may now be slipping back below it. Michelle Begue, CCTV, Colombia.